What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Hartlepool Heroes. This is episode number 3, and in this episode, we have these last 4 games to recap, and then we will play Northampton, who are 24th in the table, so sure we'll be beating them. We will start off the episode by going and looking at the game we played against Stevenage. So as you can see, the game was fairly quiet, albeit they had a hell of a lot of yellow cards. How many is that in total? 7 different players on their team got yellow cards, and 1 got injured. We did actually win this game, even though they had more chances than us. We apparently had the better of the chances, and we got ahead early through Brad Walker, and as you can probably tell, I saw the game out quite well on a very, very hot day, 27 degrees, which is insane. It's not going to be in the right one, is it? Nope. So as you can see, Jonathan Franks looks to take a corner. He does whip it in, and it gets put away, but he gets it on the way again, whips it again, and then it goes out again to Jones on the left wing. He gives it to Woods, and Walker takes on one man and turns and shoots just on the edge of the box. So that's his first goal of the season. He's only 19, I believe, and he's looking like a real good youth prospect really for the team, and that was actually how the game would end. So not a bad game really. Obviously not too much happened apart from them kicking our players in, but then we head into the game in the cup against Chesterfield, where basically they pretty much dominated for most of the game. Obviously you'd expect that, they're a better team, a league above us, League 1 of course, and nothing really happened. Basically all the shooting in the game was very poor. Most of their shots were on the edge of the box. But we did go on to pens, and we did, of course, as you can see there, win 7-6 on pens. The only person who missed for us was Marlon Harewood, and for them, Darikwa and Broadhead missed. And the winning penalty was actually scored by Jonathan Franks. I don't actually know how to get that up, so I won't. But obviously very pleasing. That is the Johnson Paid Trophy we have advanced into the second round of now, and I'll show you our next fixture will be against Doncaster, so another League 1, another decent League 1 side. I'll just have a look, see how they're doing in the league. Not great. We might be able to give them a game, I suppose. And then we head into a very, very big game, a game against AFC Wimbledon, who is, if you can remember, last episode were second, just behind us. So we didn't want to drop points to these. And in the 52nd minute, again from another power cross, they managed to score through Akinfenwa, who I believe it was a header again, because we really need to learn to defend headers. But it was a bit butterfingers, really. The keeper should really have got to that. Jonathan Franks, Scott Flinders, that should really have done a bit better today. But Marlon Harewood does manage to equalise it, who was tending to a real star turn this time, really. Gets played through by Morgan and just slots it in past the keeper. That's his 5th goal of the season. And then, as you can see, Craig Tanner manages to put them straight back ahead. Another one that came from a corner. I don't know if they'd scored this again. No, oh yeah, it was, yeah. Scott Flinders actually had a bit butterfingers there. He actually had the ball in his hands and just dropped it, and then they scored. And then 2 minutes later, Adebayo Akinfenwa managed to pile on the misery for us. He puts his side AFC Wimbledon 3-1 up, and that was just shocking defending, really. Not really what we want to see from them kind of situations. But 6 minutes later, we do look. I don't know actually who scored. Dan Jones, who was a left back, he was filling at left wing for straight out of Jack. As obviously he's injured for 5 weeks, so he's done alright really. And that he grabbed his first goal of the season and threw a lifeline to Hartlepool. And then a few minutes later, Marvin Morgan capitalises on the fact that Akinfenwa lost the ball, and it was a beautiful ball through to him, really. And that is, I believe, his first goal of the season again as well, the man on loan from Plymouth. So it's obviously good to see. He basically rescued us a point, to be honest. Pretty even game, so I'd say that result was pretty fair when you look at the shots and possession and stuff. I mean, they did have more possession, but that's because the way where you play, we're comfortable letting them have possession as long as they're not, in their attacking area really. And in the final game that we will recap today, stock changed to the 27 degrees, 9 degrees down at Portsmouth, and nothing really happened. In the 18th minute, Marlon Harewood had a goal ruled offside, which was offside, I'm going to be honest. And after that, nothing happened until the 85th minute, really, when Matthew Fletcher, who on the turn actually managed to get a pretty nice goal for us to put us 1-0 up, and in the 85th minute, you don't expect you expect to do well after that. So as you can see, it was Fletcher, yeah. I don't know if I said Fletcher, but yeah. That's, I believe, his first goal in the Premier League. Yep, first goal in the Premier League, first goal in League Two for us, I should say there. And from this moment, because about the 78th minute we went attacking, and then we scored, so straight afterwards we went contain, and we were punished for that fact. In the 92nd minute, utterly sickening really, another headed goal. Immediately after this game, I went and changed the setup from corners so that we're defending a bit better really, because that was just shocking. We conceded way too many headers, so we really need to work on that. I don't know whether it's just because we've got quite a small back few players, I don't know. Yeah, he's under 6 foot, and Scott Harrison should be winning things, but we really need to do some more headers. But nevertheless, we're going to head in to our live com for the episode, which will be against Northampton Town, which we're obviously we've got 1 point in hand above Shrewsbury, so we really need to win this. We'll go 20 points and stay top, so we need to win this, because obviously Bury are on the same amount of games as us, so they can actually catch up to us if we lose. So basically, Northampton is a must-win game, and as you can see, we are predicted to win, and I would expect so. Really, we're first, and 24th. You'd expect to win, but you always get that really scary feeling that upset could be on the cards. So hopefully, we can put them in the place. Okay, so the team we're going to line up with is the team we have been lining up with a lot recently. As you can see, Jack Compton's nearly back, but he's not fully fit. So, and Ross Jenkins isn't exactly healthy because I'm having him play reserve games. I've just noticed there that I need to get someone on for here, so we'll stick Stu upon me on the bench. He hasn't really played recently, so hopefully he can bring something to the team. There we go. I've just told them I expect them to win the game, and we have kickoff early. Go on. Frank's on the ball. Oh, that was poor, mate. That was very poor. And I've just realised I'm in the wrong camera. I'll just watch this. No, they didn't score. I like to have this camera on because it tends to run nicely. I don't like the fact this dialogue box is in the way though. Go on, Jones. Put a cross in. Oh, but Woods, no, you can pass it. Walker shoots. Franks, yes, get in. 1-0 up. Jonathan Franks, third goal of the season. He's been a class act this season, really. He's probably one of our best players, to be honest, on that right wing. Playing out of position, of course, because he's more of an attacking right midfielder, and he's just playing as a normal right midfielder at the moment. So, but that's a very nice take, really. He seems to like scoring from obscure angles. Frank's on a nice ball in, and I can't say what's happening. I don't really care. Home, no, don't, no. Byron. I thought he was going to score. Flinders got a hand on it as well, which means it's a corner. I'm scared now. Defensive corners, well in. Seemed better there. Marlon Harewood's kicking off a bit. He mustn't be getting any service at the moment. Walker, ooh, he had a bit of space. Should have really ran into it. But that's a very good ball down the wing. Duckworth, Harewood, Franks. Duckworth put a cross in. That's a nice ball. Jones, oh, just put it wide of the post. Unlucky. Now Woods, put a ball in. No Walker. That's a lovely ball. Harewood have a shot. Oh, 2-0. Marlon Harewood. Marlon Harewood is just one of the best players in this league by far. You wouldn't expect it considering he's a bit of a chubber. But he gets himself out. Look at this. Lovely first touch. Bang. Well, it wasn't the first shot, but his first touch to set him. The second touch to put it in the back of the net. Holden. Oof. Blazed it over the bar. Unlucky from that free kick there. And I think we can be pleased with the efforts from today. Yep, I think passionate. I'm very pleased with the performance. Keep it up, lads. Jonathan Franks and Marlon Harewood again running the show. their link-up play, I haven't mentioned it, but I've been thinking of it the last couple of episodes. Their link-up play is very, very nice. They seem to share a common mind, or something, I don't know. Jonathan Frank's caught offside. It's coming to that time where I think we should be making a substitution, really. Yeah, he was a bit... Breadwalker's a bit tired. I think we'll bring on Featherstone. And because Woods is capable of playing a bit further up the field, we'll play him in the centre. We'll play him through the centre. And Marlon Harewood's also a bit tired. I think I'll bring him off Marvin Morgan, who can play like that, but I don't want him to. So no, I think we'll leave him as a target man. He's capable of playing there. I think it's his third best role. I think he's best as defensive forward. So Holden, oof, hit the bar. That's the best free kick he's had all season. He's had about 70. Michael Duckworth doesn't seem to care what's happening at the moment. Oh, Marvin Morgan's injured as well. Oh, typical. I tell you what, we can play it. I think Woods is capable of playing there, so I'm trying to think of how I can play it. Duckworth. I don't want to play Duckworth through the middle. Actually, that could be a plan. What we can do is take Marvin Morgan off for Parnaby. Swap Parnaby with Frank, so Frank can play through the middle. Where's he best at strike? Porcher. I think I'll play him as a defensive forward, actually. Defensive forward. And then I'll swap Parnaby with Duckworth, because Duckworth is capable of playing along that left wing. So there we go. I didn't want to have had to make all three of my substitutions by now, but obviously we have to. We are dominating the game, though. We've had more chances and whatever else. Franks with a good ball in. Jones! Oh, 3-0. Is it offside? No, it's not. They're not going over the fans. Oh, you might be, actually. Nope, it's counted. Yes, 3-0. And this must be a very nice goal. Jonathan Franks with a whip in. And Jones, a clear header, really. Just puts it above the keeper. Very nice goal. I'll take that for 3-0 all day. Oh, but they have just done a Mega Man throw, apparently. I'm a bit worried. 2 minutes left. I think we've won this now. I do think we've won. Don't concede. Oh, sickening. I didn't want to concede. We need to keep as many clean sheets as possible. Although we always think teams I manage always seem to be the teams that players score the first ever goal from professional football for. So Featherstone, that was shocking mind. I think we'll hold on to it still. So I've got no worries really. I'd just like to have kept a clean sheet, which is unfortunate. No, good, well in Harrison's son. He's been good at brought Harrison in. I didn't bring him in. He was in the reserves, the 21s, of course. And recently he's done pretty well. I'll just quickly show you him. Obviously played for Sunderland, Scott Harrison. But I think I'm very pleased with that performance. So well done, lads. It's a good win for us. Indeed it was, and we had an excellent game, and I think we did. I think on balance we probably deserved to win that. So obviously I'm very happy. I should really have looked at what that did to the table. Yep, we are 20. We are still 20th. We have still got 20 points, and we are still first with a game in hand, of course, on pretty much all of our rivals now. So that is basically because I think we've got the first in the cup out of anyone in the league. So that is actually brilliant. That's brilliant news. We have a game against Bury in the next episode. The one I will be live coming will be Doncaster, Dagenham and Redbridge. But obviously we will also have a recap of Doncaster, which is the second round of the Drogheda Spey Trophy. Exeter, Plymouth and Bury, and hopefully we can continue this run. And I'm feeling this team, I think that they're doing very well. They look like a decent team. But regardless, guys, if you did like the episode, remember to leave a like. Obviously, if you've got any opinions or anything you want to see us do in the series, remember to leave a comment. And remember to subscribe for further content on the channel, and also this series, obviously. And thank you very, very much for watching. Goodbye.